I'm a big fan of snapshots because they make it very easy to test compared to traditional way. So to give example, here we have a function called generate transactions, and this generate transaction function takes two variables, start date and end date. And this is how basically how the function how the test looks like. The moment you run the test, what Jest will do is that the output of this function will be put inside the parentheses, and the output will be here. And this is a big advantage to compare to traditional tests because you don't have to write the test cases. Instead, the output will be the test case. So now, for example, if I go into generate transactions and I change anything inside of the function, it will mean that it will change the output. I will get the error and I will have to update the snapshot to the new version, or I will go inside and fix whatever problem it is. So it makes it very easy to prototype, especially when you don't know what the output you want to be. Sometimes you cannot write the test before you write the function because you just don't know what you want. You're just playing around to find the solution to the problem. That's generally my approach to coding, and that's why snapshots are really great, because even if I cannot write traditional test, I can always create a snapshot, and whenever I change the output, I can just update the snapshot, and it makes it much easier. And it's covered by, everything I do is covered by a test, at least a snapshot. So let's set it up from scratch. So yeah, let's go to the terminal. We will not save this. We go to the terminal, let's remove the example. And then what we will do is we will do yarn init-yes. And then we will do create the npx tsc.init, create the Typescript initial script, and then we do john add --dev Typescript jest ts jest we need to add the types and prettier, and then lastly we will set up the ts jest config. So config equal to init, and then finally inside the package.json we need to add the script tag, test tag. So we do scripts.test jest, and that's it. So as you can see, we're using prettier. That's what Jest uses to make the formatting of the snapshots, and that's why we need to include prettier to make this work. So let's take this, will probably take 5 seconds. Yeah, excellent. So it's finished now. Right. So if we look on the Jest config, we can see ts jest. Inside the packages, we can see the inside the script test jest exists. Inside ts config, this is standard one. And yeah, so let's add the source directory. So we will do yarn, make directly source. And then we will do the index file, touch in source part index ts, and then we will touch source add ts, and then we will create the test file itself, so source add dash test ts. And now if we go to source, we can see that here we have index, so we will export the add function from dash add. So that would be that. Const, we will have add equal to number1 number, and then number2 number, and then in here we will do number1 plus number2, and then we will export this like that. Now inside the test we will do test, and we give it a name, so add two numbers, and here we will add const actual, and here we will put add 25 plus 25. We will import the module, and then we will write expect, and we will put the actual value here, and then to match inline snapshot. And now we save that, and we can do John test. And as you can see, we have 50 here. So that's how you do snapshots.